Yeah. What do you think about the Batman symbol?
That's
I love
cool.
it. It's awesome. It was like, that was a shower curtain I'd bought when I first moved in, or first started in Billings here back in 2015. I was just like, okay, I don't care how nerdy this looks, I'm gonna buy it.
No, that's cool. That is cool.
And then, like, it was my shower curtain for a while, then it ended up out here, and then in the middle of the night, it's awesome. It glows, it's cool.
That's sweet.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do to start with, I was getting with the Reiki here, and burn this. This would be kind of neat, because I've never thought about using, well, I had, regular white sage,
Mhm.
bolstering through. Is that fan bothering you?
Nope.
Nope, okay. You keeping cool though?
Yes.
Good. Okay, so what basically I'm going to look to do is to fit the crystals and the rocks on you, and they're going to help draw out negative energy.
Okay.
And the idea is that we'll end up producing results from a crystal to crystal transfer. And so it should go from one to another. And I actually might think about putting on, I'll turn on my computer real quick and then we'll play that frequency on this TV
Okay.
because it's a lot louder. But essentially I'll just do this first and just get your energy aligned and your chakras aligned and clear up everything by usually doing tuning forks and tuning bowl.
Mhm.
And then I'll run through and I'll kick on this 7.83. Have you heard of that?
Uh-uh.
Okay, that's called the Schumer frequency. Yeah, 7.83 hertz is the actual heartbeat of the earth.
Okay.
And this is continuing all around us. Like as we're talking, walking, breathing every single day for very, very long. Like still going now, even with, filming all the space. And so that's basically, representing that, nothing is um, nothing's without.
Mhm.
That there's always something that's going on a regular basis. And so that frequency is the reason why people are having issues,
Mhm.
medical issues, is because they're out of touch with that frequency. Think of your like body parts and limbs and all this other stuff um, being on different tones and pitches and sounds and everything else like that. It's all being scattered.
Okay.
Nothing's being frequent. Okay, so um, science has discovered here, and they call it earthing now,
Mhm.
that you go barefoot for 30 minutes and you get 10 to 15% blood flow back to your face. Yeah, but science is like, yeah, well, that's a thing. Yeah, well, thank you. I know it's been a thing. Um, the idea is that, there we go. The idea is that you've got this connection with the earth when you are grounded, when you walk around on the ground.
Mhm.
So the idea is that shoes, what's on the bottom of the shoe?
Rubber, plastic, yeah.
What's it called?
Soles.
Exactly. Because it blocks your soul from going down and rejuvenating.
Mhm.
That's its intent.
Mhm.
It's intent to make you sick. It's intent to keep everything negative bundled up at the bottom of your foot, so you'll always have issues.
Mhm.
So that's why that's important to then take off your shoes or do something with, like there's copper shoes out there called oh, Earth Track,
Mhm.
and It's an actual copper-laced, hemp-based shoe
Oh,
that is all just meant for grounding when you're out, yeah. And so, it's really cool. I'm gonna get myself eventually, one day. But yeah, so it's kind of like that's the way to detox yourself. And so with this frequency going on, you tend to reset yourself on a regular basis when you start listening to it. I listen to it every night, and I've started to change my path, my direction, the way I think, how I feel, and everything else like that. It's just been a drastic change, but it's been a positive one because I don't have anything around me to bother me except my cell phone, you know. But even then, it's like after a while, it doesn't even bother me anymore. And so,
Okay.
yeah, that frequency helps reset basically everything in your chemistry, and it kicks out all the negative, which is what I'm trying to prove.
Okay.
Because of the idea that we're working together with these crystals. The quartz crystals are the reason why it is important to have quartz, because it pulsates.
Right.
That's why they make quartz watches. So what I'm thinking is when you get this frequency going and your body is actually balanced out to that, anything that is in your body that's not balanced into it gets dissipated by that quartz frequency, and it gets sent into the bowl, is the intent. Because water is a cycle. It always, that's why you use sea salt on the door.
Right.
Because it's sea salt. It comes up, makes clouds, goes back down, and
Right.
it turns into sea again. Same thing with the water theory. It's up, goes back down, and so that way it holds the negative, but it will get rid of it and dissipate it.
Okay.
So,
That makes sense.
yeah. So there you go. There's 3 years worth of information for you that I've went through, studied, and had help for, and so that's the other reason why I go to Barjan Books is because I met up with Danielle. Things led up to another thing, and so there's why it's like so important for me to keep up with this and then see that it's working. And since we're gonna do that, I won't worry about this. Okay. But so since we got that going, and that's the general explanation of what this is all about. So, okay, I will start by, so what I usually will do is I'll just place these stones, and now since I've got 2 extra ones, I can pretty much, actually it's probably been above your knees. And if they happen to bother you, let me know. But generally, I don't have too many. Have never had really an issue with. But let's have your hands to your side, and the rest of them, just because it's brand new, still. It's gonna be a little awkward, but I think it'll be okay. And do you feel okay with your glasses on?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think they'll disturb you. Okay, so I felt energy change. Did you? Or do you feel anything weighing you down?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
A little shift.
Yeah. Okay, just because I just kind of felt that it was like, literally just felt like that. And I'm like, huh. So that's probably because, from my understanding, that since you practice with the way you practice and you're pretty much living it, you're pretty much going on a regular basis outward, and so it's just grounding you. And I think that's what that feeling was. It feels like grounding. Doesn't feel like it's anything bad or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it just feels like it's grounded, like it's stopped. That's what it felt like. It's stopped. Okay. So that's a good sign. So now you're grounded. Okay.
That's good.
Yes.